Follow up to a story we've been closely following. An Afghan soldier was forced to flee Afghanistan or be killed by the Taliban after helping and working alongside American soldiers.
The situation became so dire that he fled to South America and then made the dangerous trek illegally across the Mexico border into the U.S. He is currently detained by ICE in Texas, and he just wants to be reunited with his sister in Tempe. Fox 10's Stephanie Bennett joins us now with the latest on his story.
John and Christina, good evening. It's a very frustrating case for his family right now with no answers. We have reached out to everyone as well as they have, and we're not getting very far as to why he's being detained longer than others are. Now, he's been in detention for about 7 months now. First, he was on the Marshal side. Now he's on the ICE side. And for now, he's waiting for an answer to his asylum case, or at least hoping to be released from that detention and then wait for his asylum case like many others are doing right now, including his own sister.
I need them to help me to out from here, that let me to go to Arizona to stay with my family and to fight for my asylum from outside.
Ahmad Majeed calling us from ICE custody inside the Eden Detention Center in Texas. He says he will never lose hope that he will be reunited with his sister in Arizona. But time is ticking. Majeed is a former intelligence officer with the Kabul Military.
It's really stressful for me. Like when I wake up in the morning, I just take my phone and just check up the emails.
His sister is a refugee herself. She left on an evacuation flight. After arriving at a military base in Wisconsin, Arizona State University sponsored her and 61 other Afghan women. She hopes Majeed could join her.
His life is so important. He saved the nation. He helped the American troops.
Court documents obtained by Fox 10 confirm Majeed was apprehended by Border Patrol in September near Eagle Pass, Texas. He and his friend surrendered themselves. After months of detention, Majeed's friend was set free with all charges dropped. Yet Majeed still remains in custody. ICE detention varies from case to case, some held for a matter of hours, while others are held for months, even years. Majeed spent 6 months in the U.S Marshal's custody before recently going before a judge and being transferred to ICE custody. He has had his asylum interviews and is just waiting on an answer. But he says others have gotten that answer in 48 hours to 3 weeks. For him, it's been much longer.
What will happen if he gets to send back to Afghanistan? We know what's going to happen. He's going to die. He's going to be tortured, and then he's going to die.
For now, his sister and friend are working around the clock, emailing politicians, government officials, influencers, even the president to get him free, as his mental and physical health are taking a toll.
I helped them in that time. Now I need their help. I need the American government help. So they have to help me now to save my life in here.
Yeah, and unlike many cases of people who illegally cross the border, he says that if he will be sent back to Afghanistan, then he will be killed. This is a matter of life and death that he has on, waiting for his asylum case. Again, still waiting for that. We did reach out to the Office of Citizenship and Immigration for a status on that case. We have not yet heard back. Reporting live tonight, Stephanie Bennett, Fox 10 News.